Grand Rising, everyone. It is Shalonda or Shay Seeking, and I'm back with another video. And, I just feel like it's very, something kind of just like disturbing to me. I'm sitting here, right? Oh no, my charger. Hold on one second. And I wake up in the first, little video clip that I see today just happens to be, goodness, am I even gonna be able to do this? Okay. It just happens to be a clip from, again, CNN. See, this, CNN, I'm looking more and more at some of these networks and how they operate. Because I am somebody that said we should only have one source of media with many different platforms on it instead of all this going on back and forth and around, right? But it's very scary, see, because giving someone that has foresight or someone, again, who's empathic, and see, the reason why, and this is bothering me, what I feel like is going on is a witch hunt. I feel like there's a witch hunt going on with people that have special gifts, that are anointed, people that are the chosen ones, the children of God. And it's not just at the low end. We're talking about media. We're talking about maybe even using some form of, when it comes to economics and, I look at the caste system structure, right? So all the way from the bottom, all the way to the top, okay? When it comes to priests and the education in the church, okay? I feel like when it comes to the merchants and landowners, when it comes to the kings and the warriors, which would be the police and the presidents, okay? Commoners, peasants, and servants, okay? So that's immigrants and all these other energies that are going to be on top of so-called black people and so-called people that use so-called black as a term. Which is basically as a nationality or identity, okay, or a race, okay. But it's just nothing personal. It's about how the structure has been built, formed, and how the construct has been formed and utilized over time, right? So again, it's a very scary thing when you get. It's kind of like you remember that game at the carnivore or something with the big claw. Right? That you got to move that little thing around or whatever and try to catch the stuffed animal and bring it over to the thing and drop it. I feel like these people are having a free for all. And especially when it comes to the northern area, it's very dangerous right now because I do see hostile. This is what it is. They're going to try to spin it as if we are looking at people that are concerned for their life or their livelihood, that are on very upset and emotional on television, telling their stories, all right, about how they're fearing for their life and things like this, when really the people that are being afflicted in this land are the children of God, or again, you could say Christian or Hebrew Israelites. These are the people that are being actually really targeted. But what they're going to do is spin it and make sure that they place more information about how other people are being assaulted on the news. It is deflecting, okay, what's really going on with those who are chosen. And it makes me sick to my stomach. So again, they put it in a narrative where whatever the storyline is, you can't debate it. It's something that if you talk about this in this way, it's going to make it look very insensitive. It's going to make you look insensitive, that you're not concerned about this particular people. You have to be careful about people playing on your emotions and on your fear, because they will win and put all kind of regulations and shit up that will never change. This is a power grab. This is a power and land grab. This could cause some form of genocide. Okay? This could cause innocent people to be jailed for speaking out of terms. Now, we talking shooters, but you can also shoot off at the mouth, right? You can also have weapons or ammunition or even rounds, right? A boxing match. We used to call it lip boxing when you argue with somebody. So again, people are possibly in this country being arrested or they want to persecute. And these people are, especially this guy right here, I can see right through him. What they're trying to do is put a spin on it. It is a gift that I have to be able to see, to hear, and to sense. They are in a rush to try to do something. And I don't know why I'm hearing the song Unthinkable by Drake and Alicia Keys. I don't know why. I don't even know what that would have to do with Michigan and this whole thing. But again, I know my story is biblical. And again, I live this and I feel like in the spiritual realm, it's actually I feel somewhat of a magnificent story. Okay. But nobody wants anybody to possibly have time to tell it, because it would tell how also FBI, other militias and groups that are being formed in the Americas are trying to target people that are, again, of royal heirs. Okay. We are talking, you have to, what we're talking about is like on a spiritual level or something. If you don't believe in the Bible and if you don't believe in God in that light, then that's you, right? But the 400 years been over. Prior to Trump, I feel. Israel is supposed to reign. If there's none of us left, who's going to reign? Idols. People that bend over backwards for these particular people in big tech, pharma, all these hills, okay? All right. Those are the people that are going to be the ones that are good. The Vatican, all this energy here. This is what's going to be running things here in this country. And I feel like in the northern areas, okay, the Midwest possibly, I feel like this is a takeover. Where did they bring? Now, this is no offense against these particular people, but we're going to talk about it. They don't want us to talk about it in this light because they don't want you to see it for what it is. Where did the people from Afghanistan or whatnot, or come from, the 60,000 that they were bringing into Wisconsin on the airplanes? Who are these people? Do we really know if those are the same people that they showed us in these images that came here? Who are these people? Where are they now? Do you see what I'm saying? How many more loads have been brought in, right? So again, this would be an energy that would be surrounding Christians in the Midwest, in other areas in the North, because I feel like imaginary borders are being drawn out. This is the energy that I'm getting. Again, I am someone that is prophetic. I feel I am an oracle. I am a seer. I don't like to talk about anything that I don't know about, that I haven't sat with source about to see why do I keep having these feelings? I see what they're saying. I see what they're projecting. I see the perception that they want me to have. Why are you telling me to go in this direction? These people want my head. But there's no fear. A lot of these people are afraid. A lot of them partook in taking things from these people, these very same so-called Black people or so-called African Americans that are really some of them, again, if you don't want to be, you don't have to be. The children of Israel, more importantly, the Americans that were here in America that never came from Africa, that been here prior to any other so-called group. And we descend from those particular people. In the spirit is what's leading us. But some are hungry and greedy for power and things that could be left for you. This is why the crime rate is going up in your city, because people are, it's up for grabs. And again, it's not just the so-called white man. It is people that look like you. It is certain groups and certain secret societies. It is certain, nations that people are building. It is these particular people. It's a free for all. Just like it's talking about in Revelations toward the end, 16, 17, all the way through the end. And I don't know why. Again, you can take this story and you can keep it. I'm worried about and focused on things at the root of things. you know what I'm saying? If somebody did really get hurt here, we have to remember and recall that there was people calling these things out as coups and hoaxes and these particular things not that long ago, until people started to get their channels shut down. Because and I was watching Rain the other night, okay, last night, and how they were going around and cutting people's lips off and stuff because they didn't want to there was a war about to break out between religions. Okay. I think it was like Blood of a Prince or something like that was the episode. So many things were on point, what I see going on and what I sense going on in society today. There was a fake king and queen perpetrating themselves as the real queen, going around burning up people's farms, taking their land. And the people were getting pissed off and they wanted something to happen to the king and queen. But in all actuality, the way that I feel, like I said, there are, again,